This is Tim Shepard of the Vintage Airstream podcast. This is part 2 of our Airstream LED conversion video. In this video, we'll continue the retrofit by replacing the running lights and the brake lights with LEDs. Okay, here we are with the LEDs installed on half the trailer. So this is a standard incandescent bulbs with the brake light activated and the running lights or parking lights. Here's a standard bulb, incandescent bulb and the running light. And now we're on to the LED. So here's the LED with the brake light activated. So kind of hard to see. The LED one actually does seem brighter, but I don't know if the camera's going to wash it out or not. Here's incandescent LED. And then here's your LED running light. You can kind of see the 3 different lights popping in there. I did add some, because these are typically really loose fitting, so water can get in there. So I did add some butyl tape just behind this top edge here. It'll actually hold it on a little better too, but just to keep the water out. You really don't want water touching LEDs. We are without the brake lights activated, so just your standard running lights. So LED, incandescent. We are doing the second half. I just wanted to go ahead and film this one with the cover off. This is the 1157. It has the 2 elements in there, one for running lights, one for brake and turn signal. And my light fixtures also had a secondary light for just running lights. So I'm able to put 1156 in that. These ones are kind of nice because they're red, but as you can see with the lens on, it doesn't really hurt it either way. That the 1156, which is a single element, is white. So looking good. The one thing you want to be careful on, sometimes polarity matters on LEDs. They will tell you that at m4led.com which ones need to have correct polarity. Most of them do not matter, but some of them do. That just means you have to check the polarity coming in to the socket. Mine were all correct, so that was good. The other thing too is you want to make sure that the sockets are clean, because LEDs draw so much less power. Any kind of dirt on the sockets will actually keep your lights from working correctly. So there you go. I know it's kind of overwhelming to the camera, but you get a good idea how they look for the covers on, and the marker lights as well. Okay, one little tip I figured out trying to put these in is you want to be careful about twisting on these to get them to turn into the key. So if you pull back on the wire carefully, that will pull the spring inside here, and you can use less force putting the light in. So just a little tip. One more thing I'm going to do here is, like I mentioned earlier, is I'm going to put butyl tape across the top, which is just this stuff here. Oops, this stuff here, it's going to go across the top and I'll pull the excess off, and that'll keep the water from getting out here. I found the lens was really dirty inside. Really don't want to have water around your LED bulbs. Alright, so there you go, very nice. And one thing I noticed too is when I went to pull these off as I was testing, the cover was really hot on the incandescent, and this one, nothing. And you hear my neighbor drumming out there. So I know some people like to put a jumper lead on their 7-way plug and have their LED lights, or have their parking lights on. So now you don't have to worry if you go LED. You don't have to worry about them getting hot, and you don't have to worry about them using a lot of power. So nice stuff. Why do I like it? Only LEDs. And this is with the brake activated. Bella didn't help one bit. Actually, she did. I dropped a screw and she sniffed it. Alright, there you go. M4LED.com. Very nice.